What's good, Stop D Nation? It is Stop D here, and FIFA Mobile Beta 19 is in full swing, so we thought it would be a good time to do a little bit of player reviews, talk about some of the players, give you some I guess budget beast players. Now, some of these things may change, obviously because it's the beta, these things will look different when it comes time to the game, but we've noticed that traits and stuff of players really do seem to affect the way they play. For example, our first player that we're going to look at today is Benzema. He's been getting a lot of goals for us. He's got a strong foot, he's got a very good weak foot, so he's good at getting those shots off, and his special trait is to try and beat the offside trap, which you can actually use to your advantage in this game. If you get him running, he will actually really overpower the defenders and he will rush it, but if you wait too long, he may go offside. So it's really interesting how it actually kind of plays into that. The other thing to look at in here is all of his different stats. So basically we got 76 acceleration, 78 finishing, 76 sprint speed, 81 shot power, 85 positioning, 82 penalties, 82 short pass, 84 vision, 85 ball control, 81 dribbling, balance 61, strength 80, and I think that strength is really helpful for him. If we look at them based on Coutinho, I want to see the strength on Coutinho. So strength way less on Coutinho, and you can actually feel that when they're going one-on-one. Benzema is really able to sort of keep the ball even if the defenders are tackling him. He kind of wins in some of those one-on-one situations if they're both kind of fighting for the ball. So he's the first player we're looking at. The next player that I'm going to look at, we're going to look at two in this one on defense as well, kind of one attacker, one defender, is Romagnoli here. So what is really interesting about this card is some of his stats might not be the highest. He doesn't actually have any special traits, but he does have a high defensive work rate and a medium attacking work rate. He's got 79 strength, he's got 84 standing tackle and 84 interceptions, 84 aggression as well. So if we look at that compared to someone like Van Dijk, I would guess he would probably also have pretty good standing. Yeah, so 88 standing, 85 interceptions. These two cards here are very, very good at intercepting the ball and doing the standing tackles. As well, we have Socrates on the other side. I believe he's another one. Yeah, very good standing tackle, and a bit lower on the side jump. So we have a lot of strong players on standing tackle. You'll see what I mean when we play some gameplay, how good they are at actually diving into those tackles. These are the first players we're going to look at here. So the big ones we're going to look at is Romagnoli here and Benzema as the two sort of main players that we want to focus on in this one. We'll also do some gameplay with the other players. But there's basically our first ones we're going to look at. Let me know which other players you want to see some specific gameplay for, some reviews on, to hear our sort of thoughts and stats and everything going on with those players. But if we go into this, we'll go into our head-to-head alpha beta thing that's going on with this one, because this is kind of my favorite way to test out these players. You get to see them in a real game situation. When you go against the computer, they kind of do a lot of the same things every time, so this is one where you kind of have to sort of switch it up and really look at them in gameplay. Now, Benzema's skill move is the roulette. It is probably more effective than the rainbow flick, but not maybe one of the more effective skill moves in general. And then the formations here at the top. So we can do attacking, we can do defending, and we can do balance. If we throw in attacking, he's going to be even more likely to try and jump that line because you're pushing there, but we're also going to get caught up a little bit on defense. So usually balance is the best way to sort of start that match off with. That way, if they try and hit you on the through balls, they're not going to be as likely to get it going there. So here we go. So starting this off here, Draxler puts it into the middle. Okay, we lose it here. Okay, here we go. So Van Dijk, again, you can see, look how quick he goes into that standing tackle. It's a very quick standing tackle going on with that one. Now we go back. Alright, so a nice little play right here. We can see him taken down. I need to get him like a through ball going to him. Okay, so Benzema on the ball. A nice through ball there to Benzema, and Coutinho tries to pick it up. So he does have pretty decent passing. But what I really like about him is the work rate, getting to the ball, pushing against the attackers and stuff like that. So he's got good, look at that. He's already, you can see, he's a step ahead of the defenders, and that's what I'm talking about. If he goes one-on-one with defenders, because he's already thinking of moving forward, where some of the other players are going to actually not necessarily look to move forward. So as soon as he got on that one, he actually made the turn and came back, which was really cool. And that's one of the things I really like about that Benzema card, is that he's actually able to sort of like predict that movement of the defenders and get in on the tackle quickly. So here we go again. One more. We're going to try and over the top to Benzema. That one didn't quite work because he hadn't started his run yet. But again, he is always up there on those throw-ins, everything like that. And the work rate of the card, very high. I know it's a high attacking work rate, but he's very good at getting to the ball, chasing down the defender, especially for someone who doesn't have a ton of speed. I find that he works really well there. So good quick movement there from Benzema. All right, Van Dijk again. Puts it there. Okay, here you go, Benzema. He was going for the movement there, and again, he was in a pretty good position on that one. It's not letting me highlight him, that was the only problem. We're trying to highlight him there. Good, again, on defense. Nice roulette action. Nice roulette again. Benzema stops, turns. Ooh, he lost it the last second there. All right, Benzema. There you go again. See, very good skill for a card, especially a card that doesn't have a lot of pace on it. Did obviously lose at the end, but you probably wouldn't want to hang on to the ball that long in a match. Okay, here we go. Nice through ball. Watch this. Exactly what I'm saying there. He goes, he pushes it. He didn't get the shot off that time because the defense was with him, but you can see he's making those runs there, and he's trying to get those runs going. Van Dijk again. Look at that. He's everywhere he needs to be. The step over is a great move too. I really like the step over move. We did it a few too many times on that one, but... Good save. Again, he's there. He's the person who is clearing it for you, and that's the thing I really like about that card, is he's always there on defense to clear that ball for you. Again, he was in on that tackle, helped make it. Ooh, he better not have gotten the free kick. Okay, it was a corner. Benzema, nice run here from Benzema. Nice run here, look at that. He's keeping pace on him. Even though he's not really the best on pace, he still keeps pace with the players. Coutinho puts in the header from a nice cross from Benzema. So he's got a good cross. He's a good playmaker. He scores goals. He does everything you need him to do. So probably one of my favorite strikers actually right now to use in this game is this Benzema card, just because of that work rate, because of the way he's able to sort of, take advantage of crosses, the way he's able to sort of rush that line as he goes and tries to play the off trap. The only thing you need to be careful of, obviously, when he's playing the offside trap is that you don't send him offside. I've sent him offside a few times, which obviously is not something that you necessarily want to do. But there you go, out to the outside. All right, full time on that one. So we'll claim our elite reward. We'll show you some more gameplay in the second match. All right, so we didn't get to claim our reward. One of those ones where I didn't claim it on there. So we'll go into the next match. We'll check him out again. We'll show you. I want to show you a few more of the kind of the push he makes on offense. I did record some footage of it, so we can show you some of that as well. Just like the way he kind of pressures it and everything like that. As we kind of go through this, we'll show you that because you don't need to really be watching us kind of go through this. So you can see here, he really pushes with the ball. He really goes in and actually he can overrun the players, different things like that. So really liking that part of Benzema in the game. On defense, again, we can see as we look on the defense, that standing tackle, that going in, user control is huge with that. User control is a very important part of your defense. Obviously, you can control well with the computer, but if you want to take it to the next level, user control of the defense is going to be a big part of that too. Alright, here we go. So this time what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put it onto attacking. So we're going to go with an attacking mode so you can kind of see him in a little bit more detail with that one. Very good squad we're going up against too. Slightly outmatched in overall, but the winning streak will hopefully continue. Oh, that was a missed tackle there. Okay, we really messed up that tackle. Oh good, they're laughing at us. My favorite matches to win is this one here. They throw that laugh down, that means we're definitely going to bring it to them in this one. So Mertens, look at that. Look at that close. He closes so fast on that one. Benzema, again, look at that. Pressures him, stays on the pressure, causes him to make mistakes. Thiago does get lucky on that to run into the ball, but again, look at that defensive play. He stays on him, he outstrengths him. Up to Benzema, again, Benzema. Oh, man, it goes like way out into the... Again, great defensive work there. For an 80 overall player, And there he goes, send him. No! Okay. That was unfortunate, but you can see there, he gets a good run. The defenders go up, he comes back. You can kind of see where that was going with there, so we'll hopefully get another opportunity to do that in the second half. Unfortunate timing on that one to not get in there in time, but Benzema running in. Koulibaly, see, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He just pushes on the ball. He really pressures the ball well. Oh, Coutinho. Coutinho with the breakaway. This one, oh, come on. That was such a delay. This is not a match I want to lose. Not after the laughing part. Especially on that. Like, he should have easily had that shot by then. It's alright. Benzema, see, look at that. He gets a good turn. Again, the skill moves, the reaction of some of the buttons and stuff, definitely a little bit slower. So that can affect it, but... Alright, here we go. Send him. Send him. Look at that. See, Benzema, a great run. Beats the offside trap, puts it in the back of the net. That's the kind of play, that's the kind of reason why he's good to have on the squad there. He pushes the line and he gets you that goal on that one. So they obviously didn't want to watch the replay. They somehow skipped it. I don't know how that happened. And Draxler, Benzema again, look at that. Pressures him with it. A good defensive play there from Koulibaly, I believe, was the defender on that one, but... We're going to run into that issue again. We run into our issue again, so we ended up with a draw in that one. Probably one that we should have got a win. A couple of good opportunities on there, but you can see sort of the way that he plays on that. He's got definitely a very attacking-minded play, so we'll go in here. We'll get our elite card, and we get Mertens. Oh, man, I think Mertens is one that we need to do some gameplay for after. Diver, finesse shot, flare, long shot taker. Great speed on that card, so that was quite the pull on that one. So there you go, a little bit of Benzema gameplay on there. Hopefully you enjoyed this, but basically as we go through it, like some of the things I really like about the card is his ability to sort of push that line on defense. If we go back to our team, we'll look at him one more time. So our two players sort of that we looked at mainly on this one, we have our Romagnoli card. He is really good on defense, always where you need him to be. His positioning, I didn't even look at his positioning, but I feel like it's got to be a high positioning. He's got 26 positioning. And he plays not like he's got 26 positioning. Benzema also always usually in a good position. He does have that 85 positioning on there. Great reactions as well. So there you go. Some of the cards that we got on, taking a look at those cards. So thank you for checking this out and thank you for stopping by. Looking forward to a bit more gameplay and showing you some more of these cards in future videos. Thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stop D out.